Hi again, and welcome back. In this video, we'll be looking at how to ask where questions, finding your way in Greek. So far, we've learned to ask questions with tis. This allows us to ask what or who questions, but we need other words to ask where something is. The basic word to talk about where something is who. This is a spatial adverb. Although it's an adverb, it can act at times like a relative pronoun. So for example, we can say houtos hotopos houzomen. This is the place, that's a verbless clause, houtos hotopos, houzomen, the place, and now we have another clause going to describe that place, where we live, houzomen. And the who acts like a relative pronoun connecting the extra description to the main clause. If we want to ask where, we need to turn the regular adverb where into a question word, into an interrogative, by adding a P on the front. This is a common pattern with adverbs. A P on the front often makes an adverb interrogative. So instead of who, we now say poo to ask where. This is the interrogative spatial adverb. Interrogative because it's asking a question. Spatial because it has to do with space and place. And poo can ask where both in the sense of a static place and in the sense of motion, the place toward which or away from which something is happening. So we can say pou Alexandros, where is Alexander? That would be the sense of pou without motion. Or we can say pou baine Alexandros, where is Alexander going? That would be the sense of pou with motion, because we're really asking to what place is Alexander going. We can intensify the question somewhat, although I'm not sure how much extra intensity there really is, by using the slightly longer adverb hapou. Again, this means where, and it really can play either the role of who in the relative sense, or the role of poo in the interrogative sense. And it can also have either the sense of asking about destination or origin. It's less common to use hapou when you're just talking about what location somebody is, that static sense of poo without motion. Usually hapou is more likely to be asking to where or from where somebody is going or something is happening. So one example would be this, blepo hapou baine Alexandros. And that would be the relative use, where hapou is acting as if it were a relative pronoun. I see, what do I see? I see where hapou Alexandros is going, baine Alexandros. Or I can use hapou as the question word. Hapou Alexandros, where is Alexander? And in that case, it really is synonymous with poo. If you recognize an adverb in a new word, as part of a new word, you can often figure out its meaning. So take a look here at pantachou. And now notice the panta and then the who part. And you might recognize the combination here of panta with who. A rough breathing sometimes in the middle of a word, compound word like this, becomes a he. So pantachou means literally everywhere, everywhere. Often to answer a where question, we need to say here or there. These are the near and far demonstrative spatial adverbs that go along with hutos and akenos, the near and far demonstrative pronouns. Hode means here, and you can see it resembles hutos a little bit. At least it has a O-class vowel with a rough breathing at the beginning. On the other hand, eke is there, and this more strongly resembles akenos, that, the far demonstrative pronoun. So if we look at this sentence, we'll see hode at work. Alexandros ou Antioche hode. Alexandros, is not here in Antioch. Ou Antioche, in Antioch, hode, here. And we can see eke in the follow-up statement. Autos eke hierosolume. He is there in Jerusalem. Autos eke, there. Hierosolume, in Jerusalem. And you can see how naturally the spatial use of the dative case goes along with these adverbs hode and eke. If we want to add a strong sense of motion, we can use the suffix then, which adds the idea of motion away from to a spatial adverb. So hothen, which is who plus then, means from here or away, while akathen, which is ake, there, plus then, means from there. So we can say, Alexandros nun eke, ekethende hode baine. Alexandros is there, eke, now, but he is moving here, akethen, from there.